Howdy, welcome to the channel. I'm on my way to Wakeeney, Kansas for the Buzzard Bash 2022. I've never been to Wakeeney before, but it looks like another nice rural town in Kansas. The weather this weekend is dicey for my trip out. It's going to be nice the day of the show, but very high winds and possibly severe thunderstorms are predicted for this evening. If it gets really bad, although hail is not predicted at all, if I do hear hail or think it's going to happen, I will simply take my car to the little car wash right around the corner from my hotel and park under their awning. No one's going to be washing the car at 1 a.m. in the morning if that occurs. So it's another nice trip out to Kansas. The weather predicts a dust storm. I've never actually seen that on a weather map. The icon to predict it was new to me. Wind doesn't bother me, dust doesn't bother me, rain doesn't bother me, but hail does. But from what I can tell, I will be well past the severe thunderstorms by the time I reach the town, and I do have a plan in case I do think there is some impending storm. No matter what I do, I will end up washing the car in the morning anyway. So if it rains a bit, it does not concern me. I had a stop at a travel info center right outside Goodland. What a delightful place. It said they had free coffee, brochures, even had little coloring sheets for the kids. I sure like the way Kansas handles its highways and travel spots, but what a nice little rest area. So I'm a little ways out from Colby, my favorite charging spot, and I will pull in there and get a reasonably good charge, since the place I'm going, Wakeeney, is halfway between Colby and Hayes. So round trip, it's the same as going to another charging location without a charger. My hotel in Wakeeney is right across the street from an RV park. So if I think I'm a little short on range, I've already called the KOA campground in town, and they said I'm more than welcome to show up and park my car and charge. So I might top off the tank a little while I'm there at a KOA campground. Here we are at Colby. My favorite supercharger stop ever. Plenty of charging spots, no waiting. Good food, beverages galore. Just a very nice place to stop. I made it here with a 14% reserve, which was pretty good given the wind. It's almost 90 degrees now and quite windy. Kudos CNEX for such a nice travel stop. Has a playground, a doggy sitting area, just a nice place to stop and take a break. Pretty smart of Tesla to put their chargers here. I will simply pull in and take a nice spot and charge up quite a bit. I finished charging in Colby. I'm on my way to my destination. And I've never seen wind this strong before. I went through a wind farm and all of the wind turbines were facing the wind, props feathered, and were locked. Not one of them was turning. That's pretty high winds. And the horizon here is a little cloudy, not with clouds, but it's dust. So a lot of the soil is being blown around. I'm certainly hoping that the car show tomorrow isn't affected by all this wind. I see no signs of any thunderstorms as is predicted. They'd have to blow up past the horizon to get here. Doesn't mean it won't happen, but you wouldn't guess that from what the skies look like at the moment. But it is so windy that dust is clouding the air a little bit. This looks like my exit. A couple of miles. Boy, this fifth wheel in front of me sure is having trouble staying upright. I passed just a few minutes ago a dually truck. I think it was a pickup truck that was hauling a trailer, not a fifth wheel, simply a cargo trailer, and it had tipped over on the side of the road over there in the right emergency lane. There, the trailer was completely on its side. There was a state trooper helping them, but luckily the truck stayed upright. I didn't know what would happen in those situations, if it would flip the truck or not, but that's how windy it is. A cargo trailer got turned over. Wakeeney is to the north of us, or the left. So it looks like I need to go to the right, even though Wakeeney is to the left. I bet this fifth wheel is glad to get off the road. Let me pull over here. It looks like, I bet he's going to the same place I'm going. I bet he is. In fact, I saw this on, he's going to the same RV park that I am. And it looks like there's my hotel. Well, here we go. Welcome to Wakeeney. There is the obligatory water tower that every tiny little town has. Trego County is apparently where we are. Let me avoid a big chug hole. Some working railroad tracks. Oh, they have repaved downtown. How delightful. I'm told the show, whoops, this must be it, near the courthouse. We have brick, not cobblestone, but brick. I bet there's a central square, and there it is. Let's see what it says. This Sunday early bird bingo. There's the courthouse. What a delightful little place. I looked around the town through Google Maps. So this is at least familiar to me. sure where the cars will be entering. Oh, they have a sheriff and a couple of 3 police cars. That's nice. I think I'm going to get out and take some pictures. Unfortunately, I put my nice camera in the hotel room, so all I've got is my cell phone, but I bet I could do some good pictures here. Well, here we are, courthouse at Trego County. This is the basement of the courthouse. Clearly, it used to be a bank. It's the day of the show. I'm about an hour early to check in. I missed all the storms and any hail and tornadoes. No worries. The very nice owner of the hotel I was in let me park under the awning. So it was a nice experience. Yep.
We have the horses cornhole tournament starting, and the Buzzard Bash coloring contest will end.
The Buzzard Bash in downtown Wakeeney, Kansas is over. I had a delightful time at the show. A car club buddy that I did not anticipate coming to the show all the way from Colorado showed up. And so that was nice to see him. And there was another couple with an older Toronado, I believe is what it was. An older Toronado that from Colorado, actually from Boulder. They showed up and they were there. It was very nice to meet them. They were very pleasant, and I had a thoroughly enjoyable day. Talked with a lot of people. Just a wonderful little Kansas town. And now I'm headed back. It's about 3:30 or 4. I'm headed back to my hotel for a rest stop, and then I actually had quite a nice barbecue sandwich, so I'm not super hungry for dinner yet, but I'm going to go see what they actually have in town as far as restaurants go. Met a lot of nice young people, teenagers, high school age, that were interested in the car. I let everybody sit in my car, so I've got some cleaning to do when I get back home. But I discovered if the wind is blowing in a state with a lot of open fields, nothing you can do keeps your car clean. You might as well just give it up and accept that there will be dust on your car. But everyone I met was very interested in the vehicles, and the gentleman with the Tornado next to me, I think he said his grandfather owned the pharmacy in town, and he ended up meeting someone that had some of his grandfather's furniture at their house when the estate sale started. So quite a small world kind of thing. So very nice, wonderful day. I'm probably going to spend the night here. That's the plan. And then head back to Colorado in the morning whenever I get up. I'm headed back early Sunday morning from Wakeeney, Kansas. The Buzzard Bash 2022 was a success. Great show. They had 89 cars, and I was very pleased with the foot traffic and interest in my car. I met a lot of nice folks. I did get a few that said you'd never get me in an electric car at all, but that's to be expected. Most of the folks were very interested and were happy to see an electric, and several had never seen one in person. So I let half the town sit in my car, and I gave a couple of ride-alongs after the show was over. I always enjoy doing that, and they're pretty impressed with the acceleration and a few of the features. So great show. Go back next year. In case you haven't already, please like and subscribe the channel. And thanks for watching.